Hello, hello, the dancing bear, the dancing California bear with the electric guitar. It's just me being silly. This is Lawrence, and I'm getting back into making videos again. As I said in my previous video last week, that I got out of it for about a year because I've been busy with house projects and everything. But I'm back. I posted a video last week on about the White Album and what Billy Joel had to say about that album um, with the Bill Moore interview. And I just on that video threw my own 2 cents in. I didn't criticize Billy because he didn't have a high regard for that album as the other Beatle albums, but that's his right. So I just threw my opinion in. Okay, the topic of this video, and there's a lot of this is a big topic. You can find zillions of videos on this. Vinyl records, listen to vinyl records, the sound quality versus digital music or CDs. Okay, with me, I go both ways. Vinyl and digital or CDs. Good old CDs. Okay. And let me explain. Okay. I'm constantly playing music all the time in my home. Okay. Working on projects. I want some background music. Or just late at night looking at YouTube videos and some music playing in the background. And for that, I play CDs. I've got Carousel CD players. You can see two of them there. I got them all over the place, and I've got about three stereo systems hooked up. So there's always a constant flow of music. And when I'm busy, but I want some background music, but I don't want to change the record every 20 minutes, CDs. Okay. And the Carousel CD players I got 200, 300, 400 load. Okay. So it's like turning on the water spigot, a continuous flow of music. And then let me get this from the up here real quick. Good old vinyl. Of course, this is Journey's Greatest Hits on 180 gram reissue, and some newer artists I don't think you ever heard of. First Aid Kit, a Swedish sister duel from Sweden, and they are absolutely marvelous. They're kind of like a modern day female version of the Everly Brothers, and a group called Temples. Okay, they're from England, and their music is very reminiscent of the psychedelic era. So projects, CDs. But when I want to relax, kick back in the easy chair, and really, really, really get into an album, then it's pull this out. It's LP, okay? That's the title of it. And this is their last album, and they toured behind it in America, and it was very successful. Um, as far as what's better, CDs or albums? Um, I would say a really mastered mix CD is excellent, but these new vinyls, 180 gram, um, they see. I know the term, oh, vinyl's warmer, but it is. It's more. Um, it doesn't have the kind of icy coldness. It has a warmth to it. So uh, that's the difference to me. And I will listen to vinyl when I really want to relax and get into the music. Okay, chores around the house, CDs. Now, I'm always adding music to my collection. I've got a huge collection, and I just have a an appetite just to own everything and have everything. So I jumped into the CD craze when it first came out. I got my player and I started buying CDs. It was expensive back then, but as the years went along, uh, the players and CDs themselves came down in price. And then it crashed because of streaming. Okay. I mean, CDs became like, had the value of Confederate money after the American Civil War, one way of putting it. Um, so people started to dump their CDs at thrift stores. And I was buying them on, on nickels to a dollar. Um, and I was able to add magnificently to my collection. And I've got some videos of thrift stores pickups, and I'm going to continue that tradition. Box sets as well, and maybe I will do a video of just some great box sets I got from thrift stores. Special anniversary reissues, stuff like that. Okay, and occasionally I'll even find a 180-gram vinyl at a thrift store that's unopened or hardly been played. So when I do buy a new, I I'm I am in my mid 60s, and people my age, we're not put to listen to newer artists. We're put to just listen to uh, what we liked in our youth. I heard statistics or a study that shows that uh, once you reach 35, you don't go on to newer artists, but listen to what you grew up liking. That's not me. I have discovered a lot of great newer artists, and I will feature some of them as I create more content. Okay, and I find them not through mainstream music. I'm not really into mainstream music anymore because modern mainstream music, modern. Let me correct. What's current, the Taylor Swifts and all that. Uh, no disrespect to Taylor Swift, but it's just not what I'm looking for. Um, I have found people like First Aid Kit at Temples, Valerie June, um, Vampire Weekend, although they're kind of popular and did go into the mainstream. People like that. So I will, when I find an artist I like through like Spotify or just surfing the internet, I just won't listen to their music free on streaming or prescription fee. If I really like them, I will go out and buy their albums, plural, whatever I like. Okay, because I want to show support to the artists by purchasing their album. I know they're not going to get rich off my purchase, but it's me just sending a message that your music is good enough that I'm going to put out 24, $27. The inflation rate as opposed to 1978, the current prices for vinyl, and buy it and play it on my turntable and relax and enjoy it. I may even get the CD as well. So that's what I wanted to express of you know vinyl records, vinyl versus digital CDs, which sound better. Um, Vinyl records, 180 gram. To me, they sound fantastic, but so does CDs. But vinyl has that warmer sound. Okay, kick back, relax in the easy chair, put on a good piece of vinyl, doing projects around the house, continuous flow of music through my carousel CD players or drawer CD players. So I don't watch much TV. I just really absorbed by music and YouTube watching. So we're going on 11 minutes here, so I'm going to end this video. I want to try to keep these videos short. Um, by the way, if you watch my videos, if you adjust the speed to 1.5, it'll speed up the video. My voice will speed up too, but you'll be able to watch it quicker and get in a little bit more YouTube watching. Oh, I got this piled up here. I just want to show you some CDs here to end this. Of course, I showed this one already. The extended Red Album compilation of the Beatles, 62 to 66. Love the music of John Denver. This is a double disc of all his best work. I think John Denver is magnificent. His music makes me so happy because he's talking about nature, the outdoors, the love of life. And who can never forget this classic, Elton John? This was my anchor album in the 1970s. And thrift stores. This is actually a 3 CD set of a European label. Cliff Richard, his early days, and Joe Meek. And Joe Meek was a big record producer in Britain in the 1950s, early 60s. He was part of the Tornadoes, the group, who had the big hit with Telstar. And he produced a lot of people. He was kind of like the Brian Wilson of Britain. And just go on YouTube and look him up if you're interested. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. And, thumbs up are cool, but I love comments. You don't have to write a book. A couple sentences is fine. Thank you so much, and signing off. Thing won't cut off.